everybody, it's 26, and it's time to learn some batch. So on our to-do list today, we are going to review variables, which we learned last episode. We're going to practice, I guess that doesn't need to be there, it's the same thing. We're going to learn user input, so the user can input something, and something will happen, and we can practice user input. Okay? So that is what we're going to do today, everybody. So let us get started on that. Okay, so we are going to make a practice for.bat now. And this command that I should have taught you before, but I will teach you now, is called title. But hold on a second. What title does, in practice 3.bat, I've made this. Hold on a second, actually. We're just going to open this up. So I've used the title, and I called it the hi program. But here's what this does. Notice how... So this program will just print hi, right? Yeah, so let me try that. Hi. But look up here. C Windows System 32 cmd.exe. We don't want that. We want it to look professional, don't we? Yes, we do. So we will go title, and we will call it the hi program, which makes, watch. So it puts this little title bar up here, and it calls it the hi program. Okay? So that's what we're going to be using in most programs from now on. It just makes it look a bit more professional, I suppose. Okay? So let's just close this, and we are going to use, in our practice.bat, we'll write title, and we will call this ageometer. Okay? So this is just going to kind of give you tell you if you're old or if you're young or what. So we need a variable for this. So set /a, age equal to, we'll fill that in a minute here. But so if %% age is, if age is equal or is greater than or equal to 120, or let's just say lesser than or equal to, then is equal to 12, then you are a kid, period. Echo. Sorry, you are a kid. Okay? So, and then, if your age is greater than or equal to 13, then echo you are a teenager. And if age is greater than or equal to 19, echo you are you are a young adult. Okay? And then if your age is greater than or equal to 27, then you are an adult. So if age is greater than or equal to 65, you are a senior citizen, or you're a senior. And if your age is greater than or equal to 120, then you are a liar. Because who's older than 120, really? And then after each of these, we need to go to weight. So this is I should have taught you this maybe a bit earlier as well, but what this does basically is goes to this line right here and then continues on with the code below it. So after this line will be pods, okay? So, if age is greater than or equal to 120, then go to weight. So we're just going to add that after each one. And now so lesser than or equal to 12, greater than or equal to 13, greater than or equal to 19, greater than or equal to 27, greater than or equal to 65, greater than or equal to 120. So, and now we just need to, we just need to reverse it. So we need to put this one at the top, then this one, then this one, then this one, and then this one. Because, so if you're greater than or equal to 120, then you can't be 65 or anything. So it doesn't need to check that. And also, if it detects you are greater than or equal to 12, and this is at the top, or if it detects you're greater than or equal to 13, then it go and this is at the top, then it'll say you're a teenager. But then it figures out you're 20, so it'll also say you're a young adult. So it'll say both you're a teenager and you're a young adult. But this way, and that's, yeah. So, but this way, with the weight there, if the youngest was at the top, then it would go to the end and it would just say you're a kid even though you're 20, or it would just say you're a teenager even though you're 20. So, and then it'll go to the end. So this way, if it detects that you are older than 120, it says you're a liar, and it goes to the end. And if it detects you're older than 65, but that means you can't be older than 120, then it says you're a senior, and it goes to the end, and so on. So, yeah, so let's say our age is, well, I'll use my age, 14. Okay, so there we go. And let's run 4. So, you are a teenager. It's true. Okay? So, and let's say maybe there's a guy that's 38. It should say that he is an adult. And it does. And you notice ageometer up here? Okay? So, now, here's probably what you've all been waiting for here, is to actually be able to input your age right in the program. So we are going to figure out how to do that in a minute here, so that you don't have to actually go into the code, type in your age, and all that. So just let me fix some of these statements here. Just make sure they all have capitals and periods and all that. Okay. So let's just get rid of this statement here. Let's say set /p. Okay, so set /p age equal to. Okay, so this is what you use when you're waiting for input. /p. Okay, so set /p age equals. Now, instead, we write, what is your age? Question mark. And so this is basically what it prints to the screen, and then it saves the answer to age. And then it looks through all this and gets the answer, okay? So once you've input and hit a key, or hit enter to finish your input, then it'll clear the screen, and then it'll display this and go to wait, okay? So that's pretty good, okay? So we'll just try that. And now notice something here. When I type that I am 14, there's no space there, which can sometimes just be a bit annoying. So we'll fix that in a second. But I've input I'm 14, and then it says I'm a teenager, and that's basically how a user input works, okay? So yeah. So to fix that space problem, oh, sorry about that, just hit the space, save it. Okay? So now, what's my age? 14, you're a teenager. Okay? So if I say, if I say this is my age, you're a liar, of course. So I think this will have to be the end of the episode. It's getting really long. See you guys next time.